How's it going, everyone? Thank you again for tuning in to my next video. In today's video, I'm going to answer the question, should you stack gold or silver in 2023? Now, in order to answer this question, I'm going to have to kind of explain the differences between the two. Now, I'm a firm believer that the only reason someone should stack either gold or silver is because it's essentially a hedge or a protection against the US dollar. Okay, if you're planning to purchase one or the other to essentially flip it for a profit, I would say there's many other investments that you can put your money into that will yield a much higher and safer return. Whether it be buying real estate, investing in, let's say, mutual funds like the S&P 500, or even owning a small business, okay? But not only that, but when the price of gold or silver goes up, that typically means that the value of the US dollar is dipping or decreasing, right? So would it make any sense to sell your gold or silver for those dollars that are actively losing value, if that makes sense? So sure, the market goes up and down and dips all sorts of ways, but over the course of US history, the dollar has always lost value. As they print off more, it simply becomes worth less. So that brings us to our first point, our first precious metal, which is gold. So since the dawn of time, gold has always stood as a symbol of wealth and held immense value. Even if you trace it all the way back to ancient Rome, gold was a sign of wealth and prosperity. It was even referred to as the metal of the gods. So that being said, if gold has held value for the past nearly 2,600 years, I believe it's safe to say that it'll probably hold value within my lifetime. So the other day I went over to a buddy's house and I actually brought my coin collection with me, and I brought just a couple silver eagles and a couple gold eagles just to kind of show them because they're interested in buying some precious metals. And the first one I pulled out was the silver eagle, and I showed it to them and they kind of looked at it and they're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, they didn't think anything of it. They've heard of silver, however, they've never really held a silver coin, so it's a little bit of a learning curve. However, when I pulled up my gold coin, they immediately gawked over it for about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, holding it in the light. One of my buddies called his wife in, said, hey, hon, check this out. This is real gold, right? Kind of turned it almost into like a spectacle. So that's kind of when it hit me that everyone knows what gold is, right? It's a safe metal to invest in. You can take a gold coin anywhere in the world and everyone will know what that is. Now, that being said, it's easy for us stackers and coin collectors to forget that the majority of Americans don't even know what a spot price is, let alone, the current values of gold, silver, platinum, or palladium are. But one thing is for certain, people know what gold is, and they know that it holds value. So with all that being said, is gold better to stack than silver? In my opinion, the answer is not really. You should stack both, and here's why. Now, many can argue that silver is currently undervalued, so though this may be true, one thing is certain. Silver is being used more and more frequently with the expansion of technology. Solar panels, electric vehicles, cell phones, they all use silver. So more and more silver is being used up, which means the supply is going down and the demand is going up. So more silver is being used than what is actually being produced. Moreover, it's been used as a form of value and currency since the late 1700s. So though it may not be immediately recognizable as gold to your average American, there's no doubt that it holds a very intrinsic value. Now, with all that being said, side note, I am not a financial advisor, so take what I say for entertainment purposes. But if you are new to stacking precious metals, silver is much easier and more affordable to get into. I personally stacked about 100 ounces of silver before I ever purchased my first gold coin. Silver is great for like a local bartering currency, as gold is just internationally known, and it's a lot easier for new people in the industry to understand. Again, my opinion is to stack both and to diversify your metals, but at the end of the day, whether you own gold or silver, you'll be much better off than if you were to own nothing. Well, that about wraps up this video. So if you guys have any questions or you just have any opinions, please just leave a comment down below. I love reading what you guys have to say. Thank you again for your support, and I hope all of you have a fantastic St. Patrick's Day. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.